Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. As dawn breaks over Port Charles on Monday, July 21, 2025, the sleepy town awakens to a day destined to shift lives, renew dangerous ties, and ignite passions buried beneath regret. The air is thick with tension, and while some hearts prepare for love, others brace for betrayal. General Hospital is about to deliver an episode where the past won't stay buried and every word exchanged holds weight. Carly Spencer never believed in quiet mornings. And today, as she steps onto the Metro Court terrace, her instincts are buzzing. Jack Brennan, her unexpected romantic interest and former WSB operative, is waiting poolside with a breakfast spread so perfect it feels off. She walks toward him, guarded yet intrigued, eyes narrowing slightly at his smile. Brennan, always polished, offers champagne and compliments. But Carly's been in the game too long. When men like Brennan turn up the charm, there's usually something they're hiding. He tells her he's planned the day for no reason but love, a chance to spoil her. A rare breath in their whirlwind lives. But even as she sips her mimosa, Carly watches him closely. What isn't he saying? And why does he keep glancing toward the entrance? Elsewhere, Jason Morgan stands frozen at the edge of the tarmac. His eyes are locked on a jet preparing for takeoff. Not just any flight, this one carries someone who's haunted his thoughts for days. Britt Westbourne. He thought she was gone. Out of his life, perhaps even dead. But flashbacks hit him hard, scenes from their time together, a laugh echoing in his memory, her hand in his. Could she be alive? Or is this another WSB illusion? He clenches his fists. Jason doesn't believe in coincidences. Determined, he calls Dante, urgency rising in his voice. There's no time to wait for confirmation. He's going after Britt himself. Whatever lies beyond that jet, he needs to know. Because if Britt's alive and running, it's not just a personal matter. It's a war waiting to explode. Josslyn Jax meets Vaughn in the shadows of the Corinthos warehouse. The two have danced around trust for weeks. But today, Josslyn needs answers. She's grown close to Jack Brennan, far too close, and Vaughn, with his clipped tone and cryptic warnings, finally cracks. He tells her Brennan doesn't play by any rulebook. The man operates beyond consequences, protected by secrets too deep to expose. He could make people disappear. He's done it before. Josslyn, ever defiant, pushes back. You're wrong. He's different with me. But Vaughn simply looks at her, weary. That's what they all say. Right before they're left holding the pieces. His words settle heavy in the air. A choice looms for Josslyn. Follow her heart deeper into Brennan's world, or listen to the voice of reason before it's too late. Meanwhile, at the PCPD, Dante Falconeri leans on Anna Devane's desk, sliding over a confidential file. He's not just dropping intel, he's planting a seed of doubt. The case surrounding Jack Brennan has too many open ends. Josslyn's involvement, not accidental. And Anna, despite her experience, finds herself torn between protecting Josslyn and exposing Brennan. The deeper she digs, the more fragile everything becomes. Dante, ever intuitive, reminds her, the lines they cross now could define what happens next for all of Port Charles. Brook Lynn, Quartermaine, already frazzled from handling Elk crises and Lucy Coe's ongoing drama, is blindsided when a courier arrives with a personal letter. Not a legal threat, not a press release, something more intimate. It's from Lois Cerullo. The woman who shaped her, challenged her, and left with a promise to return when it mattered most. Could Lois be making her way back to Port Charles? Or is she simply sending warnings from afar? Brook Lynn clutches the note, trying not to show emotion. But Lucy Coe's sharp eyes catch it all. She smiles slyly. Brookie dear, you might want to brace yourself? There's a storm coming, and she's wearing leopard print. At Crimson, Nina Reeves flips through the latest draft of her magazine's cover story. But her mind is elsewhere. The betrayal she felt from Willow, the icy tension with Sunny, and the fallout from Michael's legal push. Everything is catching up to her. She's tired of being the woman who apologizes. And today, she calls her attorney. Not for defense, for offense. Nina is going to take back what's hers. Reputation be damned. And if Port Charles isn't ready for a new Nina, too bad. At home, Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate try to share a peaceful morning. But silence speaks louder than any words. Willow is distant, distracted by her growing connection to her nursing work. While Michael is consumed with his family's unraveling, his father has retreated. His mother is entangled with a man whose past is a ticking time bomb. And now Jason's return stirs old loyalties. Michael's unsure of his place anymore, not just in the business, but in Willow's heart. Their fingers touch briefly across the breakfast table, but the warmth isn't there. At the gallery, Ava Jerome welcomes back Trina Robinson from her brief sabbatical. The young artist is full of new ideas but also questions. Spencer is gone, off chasing a shadow of his past, and Trina's caught in a limbo of what-ifs. Ava, ever the realist, tells her to focus on herself. Spencer always finds drama. Don't let him make you the encore. But Trina isn't ready to give up yet. She's planning something bold. A trip, a confrontation. Whatever it takes to finally know if Spencer's still the man she fell for or just another Cassadine casualty. Laura Collins receives an anonymous tip, one that points to a secret vault under Windermere. A vault that allegedly hasn't been opened in over 2 decades. But the name inside it, Helena Cassadine. Laura gathers her resolve. She's faced Helena's madness before. But if something or someone is still lurking in her late rival's grip, Laura needs to know. She calls Nicholas. He doesn't answer. Typical, she dials Kevin. We need to talk. Something dangerous might have been left behind. As Jason races to stop the jet, Britt Westbourne sits inside, sunglasses on, silent. A message burns in her hand, one she wrote for Jason months ago. She was never supposed to see him again. Never supposed to come back to Port Charles. But fate had other plans. If he finds her, everything changes. If he doesn't, someone else will. As the episode edges toward its final moments, each storyline begins to converge under a crimson Port Charles sunset. Carly stands on the Metro Court balcony, wondering what Jack is hiding and whether she has the strength to walk away before it's too late. Jason shouts into his phone as the plane's engines roar louder. Time is slipping. Brook Lynn rereads Lois's letter, heart pounding. Trina books her ticket. Josslyn stares into the night, phone in hand, Brennan's name glowing on the screen, but she doesn't call. And somewhere, in the shadows of the city, a figure watches it all unfold. They know what's coming. They're counting on it. General Hospital on July 21, 2025, is more than just another Monday, it's a turning point. With secrets bubbling beneath the surface, love threatened by lies, and alliances shifting like sand. The people of Port Charles are headed for emotional eruptions they won't see coming. Whether it's Jason's chase, Josslyn's loyalty, or Carly's confrontation with truth, everything is at a precipice. And by the time the credits roll, fans will be left breathless, wondering what the fallout will be in the days to come.